Good morning. Welcome to the breakfast show. It's indeed coming to the Friday session in here. In our Friday session, we'll be looking at the VSA 360. That is our premium VSA dashboard that have all the trading views as well as some of the features unseen in other available software. So we also take a look at the Pentgon Guider. So far, the results that we've been doing with the sharing of the trade idea that we have for our members too. So that's something very interesting. So let's get on to what we have for you this morning in our breakfast show. And do thank you for coming this morning and also sharing this video in your timeline. So just go ahead and share that video in your timeline. We really appreciate that so far. So what we have seen so far, the KLCI, it's range bound between the 1530 and 1560. That's the level. It seems to be stuck, not going anywhere. All right, so which we are looking at the potential of a stage 1. So Pentgon Guided success has always been using the screener and what we have with the insider buying and selling in here, especially if you are inexperienced. This is definitely one way we can use the VSA 360 to ensure that you will benefit from the hard work that is done by our proprietary software VSA 360 using volume spread analysis. And do think about becoming our VSA 360 member and learn more. So this is the so far of the member, which we flash out and has been something we will review, where you can follow, trade and practice using the VSA 360 ideas, where we also showcase to you the winner and the loser so far. All right, this is a new segment that we've been talking about, and with the VSA 360 dashboard, you can really understand how the market work by looking at both the fundamental and technical data that we have developed over time in here, and also explore the VSA 360 virtual trading room where you can add on more income for you live from our broadcast every Monday that we do our SMARTRobie. Now, of course, our VSA 360 has the insider buying and selling. Not to forget, these news are popping up on a regular basis. Now, on the Bursa property market on the KLCI, you have seen turning very, very bullish on the news-wise, but you can see on top of my screen here, it's another story altogether. It has turned Red Pentgon. So a lot of the good news tend to trap a lot of the new beginners, and Pentgon Guider stays true to it, allowed you to benefit from in here, and this is where the green Pentgon actually start to turn green, so long before even the good news. So this is why it's important not to be tricked by those news in here, and you could see many of this we find a lot of the average investors struggle to make money because of this consistency of news going the other way, where I do think that in order to make the kind of decent income like we have seen from our members, you need to have a different kind of mindset. So let's take a look at the where we are right now. The one market that is turning green Pentgon is the Bursa utility that we've seen here. So that's turning green Pentgon. And again, something like what we've seen in the Bursa property, we are usually ahead of the market, where many people cannot see that very soon. So look for utility stocks. And this week, looking at the VSA 360, where we are right now. So let's look at the dashboard that we have. And definitely we can see from our alert center, we have YTL Power, Kenangan, Hibiscus has turned Red Pentgon, Heng Yeo and turned Red Pentgon. Inari has turned Green Pentgon, so that's pretty good. 18th of April yesterday. So technology maybe turning Green Pentgon, Stars turned Green Pentgon. The others you can see from here. Nothing on my own alert list. All right, you can see property has started to turn Red Pentgon on the 16th of April. You know, so those news usually are late by the time you catch to it. All right, one of the other segment is, let's look at the other sectors. Okay, and which we turn back to our dashboard. Definitely later on I'll share with you of our member, VSA 360 member since March. All right, March 7 has almost up 20%. all right, in here. And I'll also share your truly my trade result, which is up about 11% in here. But more important this morning I want to share with you is the Bursa. This is the VSA360. You can look at it. There has been continuous selling for the last 6 days, 6 out of 7 days trading days. So that's pretty much tell you the picture why this market is down and down and down. And industrial products seems to be a bit positive. Utility is the only one turning positive. So that's where the trade is going to be on the utilities. The rest, logistics, are turning a bit on weaker. So this morning we are up 4.8%. To 1590. Again, we're going to retest back the 1560 next week. So you can see from here, pretty much everything is Red Pentgon. Technology has turned Red Pentgon. You can see turn back down. But some of the other shares like Inari has turned back. Only REITs and utility. REITs was also due to one of the reports that was listed up that the shopping malls are back. So you can see from here, utilities, that's the one we share with you in here. So this is made possible by tracking the VSA360 sectors and staying ahead of the market. On our KLCI front, we can see month of April, it's been positive so far. We only have -1% for the month of March. So it's been pretty good year so far for the KLCI in here. Range bound year to date is 6% return so far for the KLCI as such. All right. We will also check. We've seen the sector in here. Personal notification. I think that didn't set any notice in here. So on the KLCI side, you can see from the schematic, it is distributing at 1560. It's making a side movement between stage 3 and stage 4. I think we want to watch out for a markup. This is where we are. You can see from here, if we draw the two stages, the market seems to be zigzag here and resistant at 1560. So we need this market to break up. And if it does, this market's likely to go up. But what we have seen is the foreign funds continue to flow out, so the market's just going to range back and retest back the 1530 support. All right, the 1530 support in here. But more good days, it will take some time to break it up. I think that so far we've been up 6%. That is just going to push this market likely to go higher from here onwards. So on the stock screener, last week we were looking on the last episode on the 5th of April. So this is the 4th April. So we looked at 1 week. So you can see KSL, Econ, MSI, and WCE. And let me just share with you in here from the last week, this one is up 2%. We hold it. Econ Berhad is up 1%, but MSI is up 20% on the NS. That's a good one. WCE, I'll share with you how the position, how you can enter them. So the first one will be KSL. Let me just make this bigger in here. How you can use this KSL on the, let me just look for the Malaysian share here. It's KSL. Yeah, that's the one. So you can see KSL actually after NS. All right, the market did go higher from here. It actually went up 11. Up NS is here, right? So you can enter probably here on the opening. It did go up almost 11% before it turned Red Pentgon. So that's where we are. Econ Berhad. Let's take a look at Econ Berhad on the. All right, you can see after the NS, the market broke through. That's the one you have to cut loss because we have the Red Pentgon in here, broke through that support in here. And MSC was the good one, which we have. And this is the kind of trade pattern that you want to be trading. So you can see from here, as soon as the NS, the market goes up, another NS, right? So that one is already up since NS 20%, 20% in here. So that's why the products that we have for our NS, it's a very, very strong one and allow people to consistently make money in the market. All right, Sarawak Cable, Southern Cable, which is SCG BHD. That's the one that we have. You can see NS was here. The market did go up. Yeah, only today there was a 6% sell-off. If not, it will be a 6% up. But if you look from here, it's up 7% to yesterday. So it's been a great NS since 5th of April. And now remember, the market has been moving side. So for this week, we have the 18th of April from our advanced screener. We have GCB, SMC, another green NS2, GDB, and QES. So definitely we will come and take a look at this next week in here. So check it out. All right, this session, but you still need to wait for that green Pentagon. All right, so this other one. So let's looking at the insider buying, which is a feature that we have. And last week we see KAB, all right, which is 2 weeks ago. But KAB since then has moved sideways because there was a host of selling in here. Okay, so that but still sustaining around 34 cents, but it didn't turn green banner. So this week we'll be looking at BJ Food, lots of green buying. Okay, that is also possible. There was some internal buying by the Berjaya Vincent Tan family taking the BJ Corp privately because of Starbucks. So that's why the stocks continue to go up. A lot of buying in here. So, and another stock is Tenco. Right, there was continuous buying, a bit of selling in here, but do take note, we have a Red Pentgon right now, but buying continues. So I do think that sustain will be at 80 cents for Tenco. And of course, something that we're very proud of and showcase to the public is our CV3 from our members, our VSA 360 premium membership. You can see Yi is up there, cool, and my truly at 11% since the 7th of March. All right, so this is where I want to review here. You can see we are almost winning 65% of the time for all the trades that we did. EA, Tech, Ramso, BJ, Al Savid in here. Small loss at 184 ringgit, and you can see some of these are making pretty good, decent 2% in here. This is just the start of our CV3. That's how. So first trade was EA Tech. You can see just after the green Pentagon exited over here, right? The next one, green Pentagon, market goes up. There's a CNS here, Ramso, but we exited too. Another one was the SimDabi, Red Pentgon, we exited too. So you can see all these trades very nicely done. And also Al Savid, right, which is giving, at that time we taken profit on Al Savid. So for the monthly return of March, while the KLCI 1 whole year is 6%, using our Pentagon guider with the trade idea that we share with our member, that is giving it 11.9% return so far in here. Something you want to look at if you're not currently doing very well in the market. This is definitely one way to able to use the trade idea that we have and able to learn, follow, and practice in here. So right now, this was last 5th of April. You can see 17%. I was only 7%, and couple of trades I'm already up to 11%. And you can see why our members following a right methodology, which has always been the model of our turtle trader. The model of the turtle trader is able to follow, practice, and mimic it, and that's why you're able to do it. You can see the CV1 Sukumar Mayfern still consistently performing. That's almost a year ago. You can see right now we are doing on the CV3 in here, becoming the turtle trader. It's always been part and parcel of the benefit becoming a premium member in here. So great review we had so far. We love to feed your feedback, and we come to the segment right now for our stock review. So if you have any stock that you want me to look at, feel free to pencil those in there. I'm happy to answer them. If not, don't forget to join hit the subscribe button for our YouTube, and also join our Telegram chat room for all our stock market information in here that you will benefit. And do share that with your friends and colleagues. So thank you for coming. If any share, just let me know in here. But other than that, I do hope your portfolio is doing as well as our virtual trade portfolio that we're doing, which is up 11%. And if you've been struggling, send us a text or WhatsApp us and see how we can help you to get you back into the winning mode with consistent profit, that you have income trading. So that's all we have for this evening. Thank you for coming. I'll see you soon and have a good weekend.